Alright, what's up guys? So just a quick start on things. Going ahead and checked up the car. I am installing lowering blocks on this. So what I did is put jack stands on the frame on both sides. Then I got a jack right under the differential supporting up the whole rear suspension. My buddy's gonna come to help me later with it because I'm definitely going to need two people. So we'll see how long it takes. With what I'll be working with, less than an hour, 2 hours. So I'm going to start with the right side. So what I'm going to do is under here, I don't know what you can see, you probably can't, but there's a few bolts under here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're just going to undo those. Bottom plate right here is going to fall, and your leaf spring's going to stay in the same spot. But yeah, this plate falling, you'll be able to take these original U-bolts off. Just slide right up. They look pretty rusted on though. I'll probably have to take them out or something and hammer them off. But yeah, when I do that, I'll be able to take the jack stand, raise up the rear axle, and I'll slide the blocks right in place. And of course I will show you as I go along. So I took all 4 of those bolts off. One thing that you can do is unbolt the shock bolt right here. And like I said, I thought this plate would fall completely, but since I left it on here, it's not going to, which it doesn't really matter. You don't necessarily have to do that. Now that that's done, these right here should, yep, just be able to pull off right there, the factory U-bolts. This one too, we won't be needing those anymore. Okay, so then what happens is you put the block there, it's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and undo the other side and I'll get right back to you guys. So both sides are now taken apart, as you can see. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come over here. Got brand new bolts, nothing's rusted up. Here are the drop blocks. Nice and shiny. They are aluminum, very light aluminum, so it won't be adding too much weight, so that's nice. And I got the new U-bolts right here. So my friend is on his way now, so what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to get the blocks set up and everything with the U-bolts on, but when it comes to bolting everything back together, I'll probably let him do that so I can record. You guys can get an actual visual of what I had to do to take them apart, because it's easily the same thing, just reversed. Get back to you when I get everything set up. I'll show you guys what it looks like, and then after he gets here, we'll continue the process. Alright guys, so what I just found out is these holes are too small to fit over this little thing right there. So since it's aluminum and it's my car and I can do what I want with it, I'm gonna grind those holes, make them bigger. I don't know how big they exactly need to be, so I'm just gonna go bigger and bigger with them until they're the perfect size to fit over it. These are a little small to fit under the hole for the axle, whatever you'd call it, where this little thing slips into. Kind of like the one on there. It's just, you know, that one fits. This one's too small. So this is gonna be bolted down, and you know, at least this one will fit. We'll see how it all works out. So yeah, I've heard this issue a lot, is that sometimes these aftermarket U-bolts don't work because they're too small. In this case, mine are too small, which comes to no surprise, because these ones are obviously widened out a bit and they're longer too. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm actually just going to reuse these. Those are it's probably not the best idea, but you know, at this point it's really the only thing I can do.
1 week later.
It is literally a week later, and I hurt my thumb. Can't see because it's in the glove, but I had to get 5 stitches. I'm not gonna explain how because it's really stupid. We're gonna try to knock my car out today. I'm not too sure if my friend's gonna be coming out this way or not. He's really busy with school right now, but we're gonna see if we can get it done. So I got some new drop blocks right there. Let me show you what was going on with these. So these were too small, these nipples here and this divot here, or whatever you want to call that hole, I'm not sure. So what I did is I took it to work with me. I drilled it out with a 1/2 inch drill. no one seemed to have. I found one person with it. I did the same thing with this one, but I broke the nipple on it. I'm not going to explain that either because it's also very stupid. As of the new ones, these in a way are kind of bigger. They just seem much more durable. They're longer, and they are the slightest bit taller width-wise. So I'm not too sure which one is exactly an inch, but this one's gonna have a bigger drop. So this right here looks like the correct size to fit in the hole on the truck, but the underside I wasn't quite sure, so I went ahead and drilled these ones out too. This one did come with U-bolts too, but these ones are actually even shorter than the other U-bolts, so I'm definitely going to be reusing the original U-bolts. Alright guys, got that done. Little time lapse there, give you some information on what I was doing. So to give you a visual, and I already did it last time. I just took off the U-bolts and let these kind of rest down. And what's going to happen is the blocks are going to go right here, sit right on top of that. And there's a little hole up there, which you can see right there above my finger. That's where the nipple slides into. I got my block. We are going to pray to God that these will fit. If they don't, I'm going to be pissed. You're gonna have to jack it up a little more. Alright guys, quick pause from the video. We got Cade here now. I'll put his link in the description of this channel. He doesn't upload too much. So what happened was the holes were still too small. So we drilled them bigger. So now we can put them on. Alright, so right here you just want to put the nipple into that hole there. The hole's going to mouth! Just like that, and then we're gonna do the same on the other side, and then I'll have Cade start putting it back together while you guys watch. All right, so we're putting the old U-bolts on right now, which is what Cade's supposed to be doing. I am. So yeah, just line them up with the U-marks and the old rust marks. And again, we're using the old ones because the new ones do not work properly. No, that is not where it goes.
I dropped it on accident.
And this plate right here is going to be lifted around these, but what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna drop the rear axle and line it up with those holes. Okay, so what's going on here is we got the spacer between the leaf springs and the rear axle, and we are trying to get this plate to line up with this nut down here and trying to get the old U-bolts to reach down to the plate, but these U-bolts are not long enough, and the funny thing is they are longer than the aftermarket U-bolts. So I'll get back to you guys when we struggle to figure this out. Yep. Alright guys, so what I went ahead and did is I went to AutoZone and grabbed a new set of U-bolts because the old ones were too short, but they're surprisingly longer than the ones that came with the blocks in the first place. What I'm doing is put them on here, as you can see, It's dark now, almost, so we'll be trying to do this in the light. Alright guys, we're back on day 3. Don't ask why it's taking so long.
You already said that!
Yeah, but that was a false intro. We're gonna try to get this done quickly because Kid still does not have that much time. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna record while I cut these stupid U-bolts on the car. We're gonna get right to it because I'm sick of waiting. Whoa.
It came loose.
Are you freaking serious? Whoa. Okay, it is cutting. It's gonna take a little while. Might have had to get a stronger one.
Hey, what's that button do?
Well, this,
Yeah.
that's, you just hold that down and it locks it in place
Well, then do that.
and it tightens it. No, not like that, because then it doesn't run. See, this is gonna suck. We might have to get a bigger one.
It's way too small.
Frick. Yeah. I'm not going back to the store.
Well, what else are we gonna do?
I don't freaking know. I could heat it up and cut through it.
How?
We have a flamethrower. We'll do that. Yeah, that ain't working. I'm just letting down the jack, seeing if that block lines up with everything. And it looks like it's centered right now. Okay, right now it's not looking too bad. As I tighten it, you can see right here, the U-bolts aren't down all the way, so as I keep tightening it, they're gonna go down more and more. So it's literally what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep tightening these. Finally got it all secure. About to lower it down, see how it goes. Alright guys, this is part 4, lowering the Explorer. Don't ask why it's taking so long, I don't know. But we're finally almost done. About to go out and get an extra deep socket because, you know, I can't cut the U-bolts. I think I'm gonna get my neighbor's angle grinder later, see if I can use that. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go buy an extra deep socket, get those nuts on tighter. I'll show you when I get done, and yeah, drop it on the ground and I'll show you guys the final product. Alright guys, taking an angle grinder. Finally got bolts drilled on all the way. Not the best job, but you know, it works. So yeah, this is what I got right now. We're about to put it down on the ground, get the wheels back on first, and yeah, see how it all goes. Alright, I appreciate you guys watching. Go check out Cade's channel. I got the link in the description. He's gonna have a podcast of some of the conversations we had while we were under the car. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Leave a like, subscribe, support me on this. Took freaking 4 days when slamming the Civic took 2. I don't understand that at all. I will see you in the next one. Peace.